Hey everyone, me Kevin here. I almost have tears in my eyes because I was just working on emails and I got a notification from the Wall Street Journal. Pfizer and BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine wins UK authorization. The 2-dose vaccine is going out to high-risk individuals within days. Literally by Friday, we will be beginning the end of this nasty pandemic that has bitterly divided our nation. I get complaints on my public live streams that I do when I break news because of the amount of hate that pops up in the scrolling chat on the side about people slinging hate towards each other. Not even me, the one who's doing the live stream, but people just in the chat going off on each other. There is so much vitriol and animosity in our society, in our countries, in our world right now. A lot of it is just amplified because of this nasty pandemic. Opinions on COVID, theories, economic response this, governance that, and it's all being borne by us as individuals. And because of it, we're losing friends, we're losing family members, we're losing connections, we're losing neighbors. And I'm not even talking about losing people to the actual pandemic. That's bad enough. But we're creating so much more hate and divisiveness amongst all of us that, to me, whether it's frustration over stimulus or the way our government functions, or whether our neighbor wears a mask, or whether they wear the right type of mask or they're wearing it wrong, or it slips off their nose, whatever. There's so much disgusting noxiousness and unhappiness in 2020 that we've literally all had to deal with, that I start getting tears in my eyes when I think that today, December 2nd, well, it's still technically the first here for another 25 minutes, that this is the beginning of the end. The Pfizer mRNA vaccine getting approval in the United Kingdom, and Pfizer and BioNTech, one of the most scientifically researched vaccines. I mean, and I'm not trying to be a proponent of saying get the vaccine, you got to do it. No, it's an option for you. It's a choice, okay? But the point is that something like this winning approval in the United Kingdom, this is the start of the end of this bloody, terribly, disgustingly divisive and horrible pandemic. 40 million doses were just ordered in the United Kingdom. That's enough to vaccinate 20 million people, and that's a far cry from vaccinating the world. But it's the beginning of the end. The UK is going to start with nursing home residents and staff, and then they're going to move to other highly vulnerable groups. But folks, I mean, even looking at the United States, we know this is a huge signal that if we get approval in the United Kingdom, we're going to start seeing approval roll in countries around the world. The United States and the Food and Drug Administration are set to announce their decision by December 10th. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it earlier. Tentatively, they say December 10th. Maybe it'll be the 8th. Who knows? But this is not just a vaccine for the coronavirus. This is not just a COVID-19 ending vaccine. This is a vaccine for humanity. I really hope it cures all of us of the pain we've been feeling as a community. And again, whether it's losing friends or colleagues or connections, or literally losing people to the disease, to me, this is a cure for the world. And I know not everyone's gonna wanna take this, and it's okay. Again, I'm not advocating you take it, but you've got the choice. It means now we can go back to freedom and liberty across the world while being safe. And don't get me wrong, we've got plenty of other effed up problems in our world, from racism to poverty to religious animosity between others. The last thing we needed on top of that was a pandemic to make people even more divided. This vaccine symbolizes so much more than the end of the pandemic. This is a cure of the ugliest from the depths of within us. And I hope this ugliness dies and never comes back. I really look forward to a beautiful, happy, and healthy, and much more productive 2020 for our entire world. We don't deserve to have this pandemic laid on top of all of the other issues that we're trying to deal with in our world. And so I just wish peace and prosperity on everyone. And to me, this vaccine approval, it makes me emotional. I'm really excited. It's step one to curing our society again, so we could deal with the real problems.